So, what do you think is the future of Meta? And is Metaverse going to be very, very important for marketing? And
Yeah.
do you guys have a specific set of strategy to integrate it in your integrated loyalty services?
See, Meta, um, it's an emerging channel, in my opinion, right? So Metaverse is an emerging marketing channel, right? Uh, there are a lot of channels that came before, right? So things like you know, IBM started this thing like what did they call? I think they called Second World or something
Yeah,
like that.
correct.
So they had something like that, but that never took off. And
Second,
again, technology.
it was called Second Life, I think.
Second Life, yeah, yeah, Second Life, exactly right. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't quite recollect the term. The that didn't take off that much, right? So, but now I think the technology is really advanced, right? So in terms of Web3 and so on and so forth, right? Uh, Clubhouse was one thing. I don't know if you knew the social
Yeah,
audio
correct.
thing, that started. I don't think it really took off that much. Everyone was just by invite only. But in my opinion, Meta is yet another marketing channel. Depend not for all businesses, only for certain businesses. And Meta, the way I would split that is, there are three components of Meta. One is the entertainment component, which is basically the gaming piece and communities and collaboration, that kind of thing. So you could have a metaverse where you can go in, join, just do gaming, done, right? The second component is social component within Meta. So where you can create avatars, right? So you can have like a Swami avatar and my avatar, both of us log in, and then your avatars are there, and then you can get into a chat box and you know talk to each other, kind of thing, right? The third piece is on the business side, so which is basically you know you log in, you get into the Meta, you do the meetings, you take the 3D tour, right? So AR VR is actually a subset of Meta, so which is required to do those types of three-dimensional you know
Yeah.
touring, holoportation, those types of things are done through that, conducting business and meetings and so on and so forth. It's going to take off in certain areas, like one of the clients that we're working with, they're experimenting on that, and it's in the entertainment side. How many times you and I will sit down and say, I want to go to this resort, right? But if only I knew how it looks inside, what's what are the different things that are there? What are the services that are there? Sometimes you're like, I want to go to this place, but I want to go inside. I want to turn right and see where it is. Or you're going for, completely, you're traveling to a different place. You're visiting your client. You want to understand they are in downtown. Where is the parking, right? So then if you have a Meta, have a 3D, you can go in there and you can take a tour of all of that. Oh, parking is here. Oh, this thing is there. You can see those types of things. I'm just using that as my own
No, it's a
layman
brilliant,
example.
it's a brilliant example. So what you're really saying is, imagine I was a travel aggregator. I
Exactly.
can actually think metaverse is my next level of just photographs being around. Metaverse could be the next level of interaction as far as my customers are concerned, because I'm able to see the resort, I'm able to see the services, and therefore it's just not photographs as you see it today, but it's real life experience where AI, AR, VR is all integrated into the experience, and then you go and book the resort. That's really where you see the metaverse, really getting some traction, and then adoption then will start to raise.
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
really what.
Yeah. I mean, that's where, that's one place where I see it's in the use case standpoint, right? So that's very, very quickly, people can understand and comprehend why it is useful. Because we all think about, I want to know what is there before I get there, right? Then when you get that real, virtual tour of that, then you're like, oh, I really like that. I want to go there, and so you sign up. And then the other things, that follows that is, you can take that to marketing, varieties of, martech kind of thing, right? So take, for example, loyalty. Customers are, you want to take them through an experience. Here's the product that we are selling, and when you use this product, these are the benefits you can see. Then they can get like a virtual tour of that, and then if you take this tour, I'm going to add 1,000 loyalty points for you, right? So they're training, right? So in a B2B kind of training component, we do a lot of B2B loyalty also for like you know heating and air conditioning companies. There, where you have technicians actually going and installing in the individual houses. Then they go through a metaverse and they take the training, and then we give them loyalty points, right? So then clearly what is being done. So that kind of thing. And then add on top of that the blockchain component with NFTs and stuff like that, right? So I was talking about the entertainment piece, collaboration where two different people are coming, and then you can share. If you have an NFT, you have a digital art, you can share, hey, I got this art, you want to buy, we want to exchange. So then you can swap. So it gives you the authenticity to what you're exchanging and what you're sharing and what you're selling, right? Versus if it is some sort of other currency, then you don't know, it's real, not real. I mean, first of all, you're an artificial world, and then you don't know what is real. So what you're doing with the blockchain is you're making the authenticity exchange real in a virtual world.